think I'm getting land sick. I haven't caught a fish in 2 days. It feels like I'm falling apart.
Could you please describe what you see in the following images for me?
That's a snapper.
And this?
That's a bass. Looks like a can of ADOS. That's a kawai. That's a Mercury Verado. It looks like a Stabicraft 2400.
Okay, Nikki, try this ADOS adhesive. This will help you hold it all together.
ADOS, proud sponsors of ADOS Addicted to Fishing.
Nikki Sinden is addicted to fishing. Whether it's straylining for big snapper, jigging for kingfish, spearfishing or diving, she loves it all and is on a constant quest to learn more. Join her each week as she road trips around the country, tracking down New Zealand's local fishing legends as they share their stories, tapping into their local knowledge and showcasing their tips, tricks and techniques.
Hey, I'm Nikki from ADOS Addicted to Fishing. One of my favourite fish to target would have to be the yellowtail kingfish. Unlike most other pelagic species, kingfish stay in New Zealand waters all year round, and you can target them in a variety of different ways. This week, I've tracked down a commercial fisherman in the far north who has a spot that he wants to take me to, and we're going to make some metal dance. This week, we're featuring a local far north lad who goes by the name of Zan. He and his father run a commercial fishing business and they collect mussel spat, which is a microscopic mussel attached to seaweed, which is supplied to mussel farms all around New Zealand.
Yeah, pretty much growing up most of my life in the far north, and my father was a fisherman, my grandfather's a fisherman, and yeah, it's just part of the lifestyle and in the blood. So I'm a commercial fisherman for my full-time job, and yeah, so we probably do a trip a week as out on the sea, and any chance I get other than that, I'm back out there again. So yeah, I could say I'm addicted. Fishing and living in the far north is pretty good. Coast to coast is only 10 k's. One coast is rough, the other coast is generally pretty calm. And if that one's rough as well, you got the north side. So yeah, we have pretty sport for options.
We have left Hohora Harbour nice and early because we have quite the journey up along North Cape to get to the spot.
The plan with Nikki and I, we're going to head up the coast from Hohora, head up, go around North Cape. Got a few marks around there. Target some kingfish, hopefully of a good size, depending on, you know, what the bite's like. Yeah, apparently she's got some good Shimano gear she wants to test out, so we'll see how good it is.
We've just come across a rock, which we're going to mark on the sounder that's going to show up over on the chart plotter. Ooh, and it's holding a bit of fish there, which is looking pretty good. Let's just make our mark. The beauty of our sounder here as well is that you can touch on the mark that you've just made and see it's actually taken a screenshot. So say you come out here a year later and you want to remember why you put that mark in there. That is why.
Takes all the guesswork out of things.
It does. Those fish don't have a chance. That's the exciting thing about this area, is that it's just littered with fish, and you know, recreational fishermen don't always have the opportunity to come out this far, but when you do and you get that weather gap like what we've got today, it's a very special place, and it holds very high hopes for what you can catch. You do a lot of fishing up here commercially for work, don't you?
Yeah, you know, we do a few trips up here, try a couple of trips a month, so
Yeah.
Last time I saw it was pretty good, so hopefully it's still fishing pretty well.
Oh, here's another good patch here as well. Right, well, I've seen all that I need to see. I think it's time to start getting our lines rigged up. The motion of jigging is replicating an injured bait fish. You drop your jig down, and when you pull your rod up, you wind the handle of your reel up to 12 o'clock. When you bring your rod back down, you wind the handle down to 6 o'clock, up to 12, down to 6. Start slowly and work your way up in speed. The trick to this is to move with your arms and wrists, not your hips. Yeah. Whew, look at the bend in this rod. These anarchies are insane. Whew. Might have to go a bit over the strike. I'd come over to help you, Zan, but I'm a wee bit preoccupied.
No worries, mate. Get him up.
This is what I call good fishing. Not a bad one to start the day off. Woohoo! Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, another nice fish.
Another nice fish. Whew. That was pretty intense there for a moment. We dropped both our jigs down and this is the result. This is the better result of the two. Any tips that you can give our viewers when it comes to jigging, Zan?
Yeah, once you find the bait, just sort of work it, and try keep a little bit off the bait, away from the rats a little bit. And,
Yeah.
just change your speeds, whatever works, eh?
And this is the orange Williamson benthos, 400 gram doing the damage. It's a little bit better having the slightly heavier weight as well because it means that you can get down to the bottom a lot quicker.
Yep, and get away from the smaller fish.
Yeah, okay. Should we put this one back?
Yeah, mate.
Coming up, Zan and I show these kingfish who's the boss. This week on ADOS Addicted to Fishing, we're in the far north catching monster kingfish with local fisherman Zan Reichert.
The area is pretty special. It holds a lot of bait fish, it holds a lot of schooling fish, especially this time of the year. Snapper, kingfish, marlin in season, broadbull in season. Jigging kingfish is probably a big one. Pretty much whatever you want to do, it's available. Yeah, hopefully the bigger boys are on the outskirts of the schooling fish and we get a good crack at it.
Right, what's going on in this corner? You seem to be doing some serious damage to the kingfish population.
Yeah, dropped down and a couple of lines off the bottom, hooked in, eh?
God, it's a bad day to be a kingfish with him around.
There we go, bit of colour.
Bit of colour. Yeah. Okay. He's not very happy. I don't think I'd be very happy with the hook in my mouth either, but okay. It just goes to show that there are so many fish down there. There must be thousands of kingfish. And because this is the very top of New Zealand and it doesn't really get touched very often by recreational fishermen, the kingfish population up here is just thriving. I mean, look at how beautiful condition this fish is. Now see how Zan's holding it here as well. He's got his hand in the mouth of the fish. They don't actually have any teeth per se. It's sort of more like a sandpaper feel, but this is the best way to handle your kingfish because it's not going to hurt them. We can put them back in the water. I mean, they're such strong fish anyway, but we do want to look after them before we gently put them back.
Salt stings my eyes as it takes my energy. Frustration leaves my body like it had a better place to be. Slow down,
What's going on, Zan?
Oh, just getting a bit of a hammering over the side from this kingfish.
How far from the bottom were you when you hooked up on that one?
About 5 metres off, eh?
Oh yeah, so you'll probably be...
Wild.
Yeah. Oh, I hope he doesn't... That looks like a good fish. Nice work, Zan, nice work. So what Zan's actually done is he dropped down and he was working the bottom sort of 20 metres of the water column. He hooked up when it was about 5 metres off, and then he's really been working it hard to get that fish up off the bottom because we can see on the TZ Touch that there's a lot of rocks, a lot of pinnacles and foul down there that could potentially bust you off. Obviously we're using braid, which means that we can feel the big confident knocks from the kingies a bit more, but you know, there's always a downside with using braid as well, and that is that it could get pinged off. But with the 80 pound that we're using, it hasn't happened yet on the show, so Zahn's got his fish well under control now. We're about to see some colour, and by the looks of things, it's not a bad fish. Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah. Woo! That is a good kingy. Well done, Zahn.
Cheers, Nikki. Thank you very much.
Wow, check out the condition on this fish. What a beautiful fish. Zahn, that was perfection.
Thanks, mate.
That was awesome. Now, what is your PB kingy?
PB is 34.
34 kilos.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I reckon that this one's probably sitting around the 20 kilo mark.
Yep.
Pretty easily pushing 20. Now, I think we should put it back in the water. We know that there's bigger ones down there. We're just really here, we're not even here to take fish home today, to be honest. We're just coming out here to have a bit of fun and check out the different conditions and species that we can catch. So,
Well, we'll chuck them back, eh?
yeah, let's put them back. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna have to try the orange because that seems to be doing the damage. And the old jigger is perfection for Zahn, so I'm just gonna have to give it a bit of a drop. Yeah.
There you go, Nikki, you're on.
Woo!
Oh, good fish.
It's not bad.
Oh, you can gimbal on.
Yeah. So this one was hooked up very close to the bottom, so trying really hard to keep it away. Oh, he's got a bit of fight in him. Orange seems to be the flavour of the month right now because I was on a pink and blue and it was doing the damage, but not as consistently. Ooh. Come on, mate. We won't hurt you. Just want to make you famous and we'll put you back.
How you getting on, Nikki?
Yeah, good.
Having a win?
Yeah, I'm winning. Probably about to see some colour.
Oh, that's good. Keep at it.
My arms feel like they're about...
You right?
Yeah, we're good. We are good. My arms feel like they're about an inch longer than they were before, but it really does go to show, changing jigs, trying different speeds when you're jigging, it really does help because you never know which way the fish want to go, so. Love fishing in New Zealand. Tackle tips and tactics, brought to you by Smart Marine. So today I'd like to share with you how to attach your jig onto your main line. Now I've got a 400 gram Williamson Benthos chartreuse coloured jig. Now when you pull this out of the packer, it obviously has a little plastic piece that goes over the barb of the hook. Now a lot of people don't know that you can simply twist and pull and that plastic actually comes off, just like that. A lot of people try and cut it off, but there is a more simple way. Now attaching your jig onto your main line, this is a really easy knot. It's called the chain knot. I like to put my hook in something so it's pulled nice and tight. So all we do is we do a half hitch where we go behind and we pull it nice and tight, and then we go in front and we pull it nice and tight, and we just keep doing that. I like to do mine probably 8 times. Just trim this a little bit. Give it the old teeth test. There you have it, chain knot. It's going to pull tighter as you've got the fish on and pretty much won't be able to bust you off. For all your fishing needs, head on down to your local Smart Marine store. Want to book in a trip to come fishing with me overseas? I'm hosting a series of overseas trips. Just email me with your contact details to find out more. Coming up, we almost get railed by some big Northland kingfish.
The difference in the blue sky.
This week on ADOS Addicted to Fishing, we are in the far north chasing big kingfish with local fisherman Zan Reichardt.
It's always the thrill of the bigger fish, eh? Always want to get the bigger one, so that's what keeps me going back, I suppose. We've got the garden patch, which everyone fishes for broadbill bluenose. We've got in around Spirits Bay for snapper and land-based kingfish. We've got the Three Kings isn't that far away. We've got Mariah for kingfish, snapper. Then you come around to land-based at Scott's Point. And then we've got marlin off A putter. So yeah, we're pretty spoiled too.
Okay, I think this might be a bigger one. I was hooked hard on the bottom though, so I need to get him away.
Slowly work it off. Oh, that's a good run.
Seems to be coming up a little bit now. It's pretty stroppy. These kingies are duty fighters, and they really do test your gear, your knots, and your patience.
Oh, there we go, another good run.
Yoo-hoo!
How you getting on, mate?
Yeah, good. I think this might be an okay fish. Every time that we seem to get it close to the boat,
Yeah, takes another
big run though, doesn't it? Oh, here we go.
Now.
Here we go. It's taking another run.
Yeah, here it comes. Bit of colour. Way to go, Nikki. Keep going. Oh, good fish.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Way to go.
And this is what we come to the far north for. This felt so good to pull in. Man, it had me railed there for a little bit, but we negotiated and this is where we got to. Thanks, Zan,
No worries, mate. Well done.
for your help there, coaching me through it. Like a coach of a netball team or something, you just coached me through it, and yep, this is where we're at, so not bad at all.
Well done.
Thank you. Zanimal!
Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh, just got to the bottom. 5 wines off.
Ooh.
And got this. Just getting small wines back.
This is one thing. If you've never gone out and you've never caught a kingfish, I highly recommend that you do this at least once in your life. It is. The thrill of catching a kingfish is like no other thrill that there is. It's one of those things that really is up there that I highly recommend that you put onto your bucket list. These fish just blow me away. No matter how many I catch, I'm still blown away at this. That is awesome. That one put up a bit of a fight, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, no, had a good tussle.
Yeah. Yeah, had a good negotiation.
Yeah, no, it did, but
But you won.
I won.
You won.
Yeah.
I can see on the sounder that the fish are sitting hard on the bottom, so I'm only going to do a few turns. And then I'm going to drop back down. It's the beauty of technology these days, people. You can strategically... Oh, yep, we're on. That's good. We're on the up. It was touch and go for a while there. But he's doing what he's told. Oh, no, he's going for another run.
Hold on to the rod.
Come on.
Way to go, Nikki. Just little wines.
Come on. Come on, mate. Oh, he wants to go. Come on. Come on. Not that much further.
Here he is. Good fish.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! barrel of a fish. Okay, so.
Right? Sure?
This is why I love fishing in New Zealand. We aren't even that far away from land. I mean, I can see it. You can see it in the background there. And we can get fine specimens of kingfish just like this. Whew. Jump in here, Zan. Come on. Jump in.
Well done, mate. Well
Yeah,
done. Nice
team
fish.
effort.
Yep.
Team effort. Whew, this is awesome. Thank you so much for coming out with us today.
No worries.
It has been so much fun, and you've shared your knowledge and your fishing prowess. And it's been amazing having you on board the boat. So
Yeah, cheers. Thanks for having me.
no worries. All right, let's get this one back, and then and then we will see you again next week on ADOS Addicted to Fishing. Gear, Care and Catch, brought to you by Trade Zone. Today I'm going to share with you how to spruce up your sashimi. We're going to slightly cook it, we're going to sear it, and it's going to be delicious. Now this is called kingfish tataki. You can do this with many different types of fish like yellowfin, plenty of other types. Really easy to do. All you do is you want to cut up your kingfish into squares, long sort of trunks. So then you take your kingfish and you press it firmly into a mixture of 1/3 black sesame seeds and 2/3 of white sesame seeds. Okay, so then we're just going to take it over to the pan and we're just going to put a little bit of oil in and we're going to sear it for 10 seconds on each side. So now we just slice it up. And what we've done is we've actually cooked it. So as you can see here, it's still raw in the middle, and that's what we want. What I've also done is I've just mixed a little bit of wasabi and soy sauce together in a bowl, and we can simply dip this in. Perfect as an entree, or you could even have it as a main for your meal. Beautiful. For all your engineering needs, head on down to your local Trade Zone store. Check out the ADOS Addicted to Fishing YouTube channel to catch all of our previous episodes. And don't forget to head over to our Facebook page for competitions, news, reviews and updates. ADOS Addicted to Fishing adventures in confidence in our Stabby craft, which is powered by our Mercury Marine, and we tow it around in our Ford Ranger. Smart Marines supply us with our Shimano tackle. We find the best fishing spots with our Furuno. We celebrate our catch with a wild buck. We keep up to date with Fishing World magazine, and it all sticks together thanks to ADOS.